bitches and come short. I'm digging ditches. If he pulling strikes, commander in chief. And fools run up wrong. I'm down here rolling with these hustlers. Trying to get rid of all you haters and you busters. Stepping on toes. In the project, anything goes. Breaking fools off cause I'm a no-limit soldier. Hey, these a salute. This pass me the make them say,
busting out the extradition. Haters business so about the size of prisons. Our mission, they heard the scary, no limit mercenary. I'm telling I better get because the worst of
I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Harden. Love grabs the board. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now Gordon. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Reddish. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
To the middle. Here's Bassett.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for
it. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass the ball. Harper with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Love, no luck. Gordon. Pass to Harden. The kick out to Harper. Inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Holmgren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential in his length and versatility, making him such an intriguing prospect. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, Castle. Dunn, right side. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Holmgren can't hit. Stolen by Ball. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Back to Castle. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Poked loose and stolen by Dunn. Down low. Here's Lopez. Outside for Batum. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Over to the wing, and Cleveland turns it over again. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Out left of the wing. Outside Garland. Back to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. As he pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harper wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here's Garland for 3. Cans it from downtown. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And This is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Back to Hartenstein. Garland with it. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Garland with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Hartenstein. Played outside. And here is Garland. Screen by Hartenstein. Tries it from the top of the key. Garland, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Outside, Markkanen. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they've failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Garland, that's for 2. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Harper. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Harden. Here's the screen. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Pass to Hartenstein. Garland left side. Back to Hartenstein. As he pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Harden. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Garland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Markkanen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you, Kevin.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Harden bringing it up for L.A. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Harper. To the inside. Gordon. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Reddish. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers ball.
Clippers leading by 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Harden. Here's Bassett. Outside Gordon. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Back to Harper. The Cavaliers pull it in. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. No good on the second free throw. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Clock at 6. The three from Garland. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game. Clippers leading by 7. 1:33 left in the third quarter. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Oh, that's a heads-up play by Castle to get that one off in time.
Pass to Markkanen. Over Lopez. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Dunn. Still scoreless. Lopez outside. Back to Castle. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Batum wide open. He fires. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Garland. To the wing right side. And stolen by Dunn. To the paint. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Good on the bucket. Garland's got 5. Down low. Back to Castle. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9.
The Cavaliers, 22.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass the ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Now Reddish. 5 on the clock. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Ball. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from the wing. That one misses.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Inside, and it's done in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside, Harper. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Ball with the bucket.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Passy with it. Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
The Cavaliers trailed by 13. Now, here's Ball. Here's Holmgren.
And you know teams are going to be physical longer, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's Harden. And here is Harper. No good there. Now Love. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Harper. Now Holmgren. Stolen by Gordon. He drills the 3.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Ball. Outside Ball. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
He gets it to go.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside Harper. Harden outside. And down goes the 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for James Harden.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Love pulls it down. Outside Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren, three-pointer.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks.
To introduce myself, my name is Jimmy B, and I'm a surefire, pure-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see, cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaky D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah, baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this, yo, rock that, yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and blow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Superman had cut the town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies looking sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rock this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. And day turns to night and night turns to day. Whatever time it is, I want to hear you say
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production
the short shot boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat, and don't you dare stop your early morning. Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this?
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against the Boston Celtics. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Edwards, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
Now, Reddish. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Back to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. White, good.
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots. Does so right there.
Left side, Ball. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Here's White driving in, and the shot goes in. White's got his second bucket.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The drive-by Ball. Rebound, Boston. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Right wing. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Love, right side. And the wing jumper offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Boston. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Cavaliers trailed by 9. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you just love to see marketing get after it and contribute on the backboards. Big-time job right there.
And the shot goes down. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Garland, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. Garland's got his first 2 points.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Here's Strus, and he lays it straight in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Podziemski. Shoots the 3. Now Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. That shot off. To the paint. Here's Hauser. Stolen by Wade. And they're pushing it up. Markkanen from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Garland, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Garland's got his second basket of the night. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Garnett.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Garland, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Back to Williams. Down low. Stolen by Markkanen. .119 left in the first half of the game. From the arc. The rebound by Garnett. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Picked by Markkanen. And here's Garland for 3. Rebound Boston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Outside White. Back to Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
Well, the 5th player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
Now Pajemski. He has yet to score. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And that one drops.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Garland, no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Boston on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside Williams. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. The time for the ball. It's stolen by Reddish.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Plays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Pass the ball. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren the screen. It's up a 3. And Lonzo Ball with the 3. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Outside Williams. And it's Miller in the corner. Holmgren with the steal. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shot. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
Here's Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts in the game. Boston making some changes. Both free throws good from Reddish. Celtics leading by 8. To the inside. Out to Kuzma. Back to Nance. Pass to Strus. Inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
It's Strus on the wing. Back to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For the Cavaliers trail by 10. Out to Wade. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Wade. Outside Markkanen. Outside Garland. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, credit Kuzma for sprinting end-to-end, gets a bucket off the fast break. Nice job.
Here's Podziemski. Markkanen in the corner. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Shireman. Here's Strus, guarded by Garland. And it's Strus missing. Podziemski with it. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up
43.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Right side, Ball. And here is Ball. The kick out to Ball. For 3, Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And stretching out his shot from deep.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Oh, my goodness. J-Dub deep in his bag on that dunk.
Outside, Ball. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Off the dribble drive slash, Derek White. Boy, I'll tell you what, taking no prisoners on that finish.
Ball. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Boston leading by 13. There's Ball with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside, White. Pass to Edwards. From past the arc. With the tip. Out to Miller. Back to Williams. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now Love. Lots of room. Garnett pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Now Holmgren lets loose a three. Williams with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Shoots from 14. Doesn't get that one.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Ball with it. Picked up by Edwards. And get the three. Boston leading by 12. Here's Garnett. Oh, yeah. An ugly miss on that dunk attempt. And Ball.
Yeah, Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
That's good from Ball. No good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Holmgren got it to go.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Edwards. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Basket is good.
Yeah, big night for Chet Holmgren. This guy has shown a little bit of everything, and the defense has no answer for him.
Outside Edwards. Now Williams. Here's Garnett. Williams outside. Puts it right back up and in.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Garnett.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Miller with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Here's White. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's...
I'm in a mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got I make it a home, like I enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be with myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich, and everything I do out of love. And everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm in the mix, what's new is tune. Hey, hey, hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, 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 hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got not ski. Thumbs down to everybody.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer, no good. when it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren. There's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Now here's Curry. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Up top Ball. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Holmgren. First shot won't go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Ball. Fires from deep. And Reddish gets it to go.
Boy, LaMelo Ball gets into the basket area and then delivers it on time and on target for the three-pointer.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Ball. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Here's Wagner. And the shot goes.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Pass to Love. Stolen by Kessler. And here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball outside. Pass to Ball. Outside Reddish. From outside the arc. Love. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Green.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Over Ball. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
Now here's Ball. Shot on the wing. And there it is for him.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 12.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And Ball gets it to go.
Oh, check out Ball with the silky touch, putting a nice high arc on the shot.
Green, a screen. And the dunk by Wagner.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Here's Curry, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
13.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
3 on the clock. Garland for 3. Pass to Wade. Now Garland. He's guarded by Porter. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his first 2 points. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Hits a three-pointer. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Garland looking around. Pass to Wade. Now here's Hartenstein. And here's Garland. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offense a bit more. Back over to you.
More than capable. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
Pass to Moody. Porter with it. He's picked up by Garland. Porter in the post. Currently averaging 5 points a game. No good. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Here's Porter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Porter with it. Now Podziemski defending. Pass to Santos. No good from outside.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Markkanen from long range. Payton with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Moody misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. Santos pulls it in. On the wing, Porter. Money from the wing. Porter's got 6 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
To the inside. It's Podziemski on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Porter looks it over. Pass to post. Right wing. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Garland. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Ahead. Here's Hartenstein. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Gary Payton II. Cleveland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality night.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cleveland working the ball around now. And there's a defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Kessler a screen. There's the 3. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Holmgren outside. And stolen by Green. Outside Hunter. Outside Curry. Curry takes it in. Takes the 3. Hunter can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Curry. Kessler a screen. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Pass to Love. And he gets it to go. Love's got his first basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Green. Back to Curry. There's the drive. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside. Cavaliers trail by 3.
2 minutes.
Here's Ball. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The kick out to Ball. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Shot is good by Curry.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Holmgren. Oh, misses the dunk. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Ball outside. Back to Ball. Ball outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
Cleveland, 40.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Curry. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Green, a screen. A 3 from Curry. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And Pete, here we go. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Podziemski sinks the tray.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Santos. Uses the glass on the layup.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Down low. Kessler on the double team. And that basket is good.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Outside Porter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Clock at 4. Green, a screen. Oh, the stuff!
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Love. Outside ball. Outside ball. Now Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Stephen Curry. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Outside ball. A minute 37 left in the fourth. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Curry! The three ball is down.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now Love. Intercepted. Curry with it. Guarded now by Ball. Fires the three. Cash from downtown.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Ball. Pocket 6. Outside Ball. Holmgren fires. Rebounded by Hunter.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from outside.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch.
Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. You pull up on me in a night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the. I'm surfing, miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. Feel TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna.